Good morning. It is a good morning. We went to Carolina Let's Get Organized. They started bright and early. It's now 8:26. I'm already done. And on my way home to share the haul with you. So stay tuned. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it was today. I only recognized two people at the sale today. I recognized Gary Miller and the lady I call Umbridge. If you've ever watched Harry Potter, you will be familiar with Umbridge. That's just the most perfect name for her. Anyway, those two tend to be in the front, if not the front, all the time. And Gary is usually there for the tools and ladders. He really likes ladders. I'm not sure why. And if you keep collecting ladders, where are you putting them all? I mean, I'm just really curious. One of these times I'm going to ask him, Gary, why do you collect so many ladders? You know, is he like making them into something like blanket ladders or shelving or something? Is he reselling them? Or he just really likes ladders. I don't know. I'm just really curious. Inquiring minds want to know. Then there's Umbridge. Umbridge is a reseller, and she's a snarky reseller. She's not a nice person. She tries to come off nice, but she not nice. She not nice. And she likes jewelry. She got her little monocle, whatever it is that they use to look at the jewelry to see if it's real or not. And you know, I'm a reseller too, so more power to you. But you could be nice about it. I mean, I really think you could. Do better. Be kind. Anyhow, she was there talking with some other people. And one gentleman in particular I don't recognize, but they seem to know each other. And they were basically having stories of one-upmanship. Well, I did this. Well, I did this. Well, I did this. There's a few times I could have joined the conversation, but I just didn't really feel like being one-upped, because that's what, every time one of them would say something, the other one would outdo the other one. And I know you know all those people, and it was like, ugh. And then to join the conversation and round it out, there was another lady there who was also one-upping them, but she was going online and Googling what they were saying and double-checking them, basically, kind of like a Karen, and double-checking online that, well, this is what I read here, Google says, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, and then, of all things, gnats, you know, the little buzzy bugs started showing up and flitting every way. And I was like, God, does this state so be any more annoying? Between the company and the gnats, they're all kind of the same. You know, it was just, I was so ready to get in that house and find stuff. And there was two things I was specifically wanting. And I headed to the one thing I thought people would gravitate towards first most, and that was some salt and pepper shakers that were just adorable. I'm keeping them for myself, and my husband's going to wonder why, but he should know me. I'm a weirdo. So, I mean, been together 9 years. He should know that he's with a weirdo. So, yeah, I went directly after I got the salt and pepper shakers to the one item, and it was a kitty picture with 3 kittens. And I really wanted that for one of the gallery walls, but somebody beat me to it. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for the haul and some decorating. Well, welcome back, friends. Welcome back for the haul. So now is the fun part. All the drama and annoying people are gone. Yay! So here we go. First of all, I got this little, I'm assuming it's like ceramic. It has the relief pattern on one side, but not both sides. But I thought this would be really cool as with boho, flowers or whatever. Or you could put it in a hobby room and put paint brushes in it. Take a deep breath, slow down. Maybe even in a kitchen with some little like utensils in it. I think it's really pretty. It's that nice deep green, which by the way is the new color coming up, this deep green. So that's going into my shop. Then I found this itty bitty, I'm assuming it's a little butter dish, because look how small it is. I don't read Japanese, so I don't know, but I just thought it was so sweet, so I'm going to add that to my little collection. Speaking of Japanese, this is marked Nakagama, Japan. Sorry if I butchered that. But it's this little, and it has the Maneka Neko on it, which I love the Maneka Neko kitty cat. So I will put that with my other kitties. Then I got this old, or at least it's kind of old,
alarm clock, West clocks. And I like these as opposed to, like, for my husband and I, we don't use our phone as our alarm clock. We don't even have the phones in our bedroom. We keep them in another room so that that stuff that's emitted from the phone, whether it's light or sound or radio wave, is not interrupting our sleep patterns. There's been lots of studies how that interrupts things. So in order to sleep better, especially as we age, it seems to be more of a trouble. We've gone back to the old analogs. So, plus I like how old they look and vintage. It just goes with my vibe. The one thing I really, really wanted, and the main reason I was so excited to go to this estate sale, was this. Look at them, aren't they so cute? Not that I'm going to be into collecting bulls or cows, but they do go with the other one that's a creamer that I'm using as a matchstick holder. And they do have their plugs, so I could use them as a salt and pepper shaker. I'm just not sure if I'm going to, if they're just going to be cute, because they are. I also got another vintage frame. I love these little frames, and I don't know if you can see, it's got the beveled glass instead of flat glass, so it's got a little bit of a bubble. And then I got another vintage frame. It's showing some tarnish, but I love that about it. And I actually have some pictures coming that may fit in here, so that's perfect. From my recent visit with my best friend Marnie and my daughter Callie and Maggie and my other daughter Haley. All 5 of us girls had a nice girls trip last week. It was wonderful, and it went too fast. Marnie got to experience her first estate sale and see the drama firsthand. I also got these plates, and these are going in my shop. I think I don't know if they're for charcuterie or dessert, but I just thought, or you could display them. They're Pier 1, and they do mark dishwasher and microwavable safe, but I just thought they were fun and colorful, and each of the patterns is different. I think this is my favorite because I like the building on it. But the graphics on this one is also good. So fun, fun, fun. And then let's see, I got some handkerchiefs because in a previous short I did show that I'd made a handkerchief quilt. So I'm working on another one for someone special. This is a little bit bigger of a handkerchief, but I like the pattern in the corner. I'm going to have to iron all of these, and that'll give me something to do, huh? And then there's another one. These are really thick and heavy. It looks like they're double-sided. So very nice. Very nice. It's funny, I said I wasn't going to make another one after I got finished with that one, but now I'm slightly addicted. So there's another one. Look at the patterns. Now this one looks like it's stamped on, and the last one was stamped, but well, I guess they're all kind of stamped. Sometimes they're embroidered on, but these are all stamped on. Then there's this one that's a really light blue. Hopefully you can see these. And I will iron them out because I want them to lay flat when I sew them down to make the quilt. And then this is the last one. I just think it's a beautiful thing and a great way to, and look at that, it still says it's 100% cotton. I'm going to take that off though because we don't need the sticker on the quilt. But to me it's a great way to recycle and use handkerchiefs since most people don't use them traditionally anymore. I also got 2 doilies. One I'm keeping for myself and one I'm putting in my shop. They're identical, and I don't know if people really use doilies anymore. I think they're beautiful. I don't want them everywhere because it is a bit grandma-ish, but it's also kind of boho now, and I don't know, there's someone who went to a lot of work. And look at that. I will insert a picture so you can see it against the my dark dining room table so the pattern shows up better. But I just think they're absolutely stunning. And I don't think enough people appreciate the old linens. Also got they called it a dresser runner. So it obviously needs ironed. And hopefully you can see it. I'm not sure which is the front and which is the back, because it looks pretty similar. Maybe this is the front, but if you can see that pattern. And I'll insert a picture of this too on my dining room table so you can see it a little bit better. It obviously needs ironed, but that's going to go into my shop. So I just think old linens are just so beautiful. And the last thing, speaking of old linens, it was marked on it handmade, which you can see, and it has some wear on it I'm just now seeing, but I don't care. It's kind of like me. I have wear. But it's an old handmade quilt. And it's what to me is the crazy quilt pattern, but maybe not. Maybe it's not the crazy quilt pattern because I see it in the center. But yeah, there was one edge, there it is down here, that it's showing some wear. So I'm going to have to figure out how I can fix that. But I just love these old quilts and their patterns and all the fabrics. It's beautiful. I just love quilts. So this will probably be another cat quilt. I'll put it somewhere for them to sleep on. So, but first I got to fix the little ripping, but that's okay. I will gladly do that, even if it's a thing of where I just kind of hand sew it. Or maybe I'll put another patch on it. Who knows? I'll figure it out. And I have a green quilt that I got at a previous estate sale that I think I'm going to wash off the kitty glitter and put that in my shop. So if you would like a handmade quilt and you like green, check out my shop. It will be there. So that is my haul. Time for some decorating. Hey, how about a Bible verse? Today's verse, I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. Psalm 32:8. Isn't that nice that he can teach us and lead us in the way we should go? I think sometimes though, I don't know if you're like me, but my problem is I don't want just, a little like, go through just this door or go just to this one place. I want a map that shows me from today until the day I die. Where am I going and what am I doing? Show me the whole picture. But that's not how God works. And honestly, sadly to say for myself at least, if I did know the whole picture, then I probably wouldn't trust him and look to him because I'd try and figure things out myself. And who knows too, maybe if he showed you a route, I don't know about you, but how many times has Google Maps given you a route to like going to a new city that's half hour away and you haven't been there before, and it gives you all these maps of directions and you can choose which road you want because there's maybe 5 ways to get there. And this one's the fastest, but this one has less obstacles. This one doesn't have a toll bridge. And so you can sit there and pick and choose which way you want to go. But if God gave you a roadmap and said, hey, this is the way your life's going to go, and what if you came to a city you didn't want to be in, and you're like, can I reroute it over here? But maybe there was a reason for you to be there, that you'd either have personal growth, or it could be touching somebody's life, or maybe you were learning a lesson and your faith was growing in God, but you couldn't see that. You just saw it as this black blob, and you don't want to go over to that city, so you would try and figure out how to reroute around it and bypass what could be something very, very special. I'll give you an example. When we first moved here to Fayetteville, I did not like Fayetteville. My immediate thought was, how do we get out of here? My husband's like, well, I have the contract. He works on base as a contractor. He's locked in. And so he's like, well, I do need to stay here. And, we'll stay for a year. I'm like, okay, I can do a year, but where can we go after this? So my mind was already thinking, where can I go after this to get out of Fayetteville? Gotta leave, gotta go, don't like it here. And then slowly but surely, it also didn't help we were in an extended stay, so it was just like one giant room with a bathroom, and it was me and 2 cats, and I worked remote, so I was basically there all day, and none of my stuff was there because it was all in storage, so it wasn't home. So you have all of that. I'm in a city I've never been to, never even heard of until my husband told me he got the job. Have no friends, no family, in a state I've never been to. I was ready to go. I was done. But then slowly we started going exploring our city. We found a church, started making friends, started checking out the state and nearby cities. And now we own a house, and I actually love it here. But if I'd went with my first Google map, I would have rerouted myself somewhere else as quick as possible. But God was like, no, you need to stay here. And now I would happily stay here till I die. But I don't know, maybe he's going to reroute me somewhere else down the road. And that's where having the faith to just teach me the way in which I should go. So anyway, that's my little sermonette for today. Let's get on to some decorating. Here is the clock in the bedroom. There you go. And look, it even has a light. How nice is that? So here, I'll turn that light on so you can see. Well, I guess you don't necessarily see it any better. But anyhow, Miss Snoopy has to be in here to see what I'm doing. Lexi May. Yeah? You gonna tell me all about it? Yeah? I hear you purring. What you purring about? Yeah? Are you mad that I shut the window and made you come in because it's hot? Yeah? Okay. Gotcha. Oh, look at you. You're gonna relax now, huh? You look so pretty on the bed with your colors and the blue. Are you a model kitty? Are you a model kitty? May. Yep, she's not spoiled, not at all. Now the new one, this is exactly where I wanted it because the green one used to be there. And as you can see, Lenny has already decided it's his. He is the king of comfort. Hi, baby. But in all fairness, he's 16, so I'm not going to crab at him too much. Isn't he so beautiful? And so is the quilt. Hi, May. Yep. So, see, I have a collection of, this is a children's tea set, but I believe here, these are actually Bavarian butter pat dishes. So I thought about adding these here, but I think they're a little bit big there. So I think what I'm going to do is put them under this stack on top of this one. But first I'm going to have to get this out of my way. Then I can put it right here. And these on top. It doesn't rest perfectly, but it'll be all right. It's just for display anyway. So there. Just keep adding to my display. Look at my little butterflies. These came from Kayla and Aunt Penny. They were loose and I just glued them onto a wire and stuck them in one of my bud vases, my pewter bud vases. So yes, I love my little tabletop decor. And yes, those are fake candles, but it's just easier that way. Look at this. This came from Barn and Beach down in Leland, or maybe it's Southport. But isn't it cool? And then of course, all the little pictures, this one, and that one back there all came from estate sales. So love my little table setting and all of the clutter that it is. I think I had this little cat that I got off Temu. And he is super cute, but he was right here. But I think I'm going to put the cows right there because look at how cute they are. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So happy. I guess those aren't cows, they're bulls. Well, cows can have horns though, can't they? Cows and bulls. Anyhow, I'm gonna call them cows because look at how super cute they are. Love them. Well, I was trying to figure out what to do with this, but I think what I'm gonna do is make it a matchstick holder, but I need to get some taller matchsticks. So I will order some and find a place for it. But anyhow, thank you for joining me for today's estate sale drama and video. And like, subscribe, comment, drop a line, visit. I'm so happy that you're here. Also, I did want to say that I found the doilies and stuff like that. If anyone is interested in that kind of item like linens, let me know and I'll be on the look for them and add them to my shop. Also, as a little bit of a challenge, drop some comment ideas of like something you'd like me to try and find at the estate sale. Not something specific like, you know, a spoon from San Francisco with the Golden Gate Bridge, because that's just too challenging. But maybe something like, I want you to find a certain farm animal or a certain house pet. Or maybe you can find something from a certain
decade, like something from the 80s or 70s or whatever, or maybe a certain style. Like I want you to find something that's boho, wicker rattan. Maybe I want you to find something that's red. Drop a line with some ideas of things you want me to search for, and I'll take on the challenge and see if I can find that at the next estate sales. So thanks for watching and visiting, and bye for now, friends. Have a little bonus. So I stepped out on the porch to get what I knew was coming, some packages and stuff that I was expecting, and found a little box that I was not expecting, and it says on it, "My Blessed Nest," which is from my friend Carol. And if you haven't watched her channel, you should, because it is a fun, happy, bright channel, and I love it. And she's just always so cheerful and smiley. She even collects smileys. She's so smiley. So she sent me a little surprise. Look at the kitties. I might have to frame that. So cute. Aww. How sweet. I love it. So I think I'll frame that. And look at kitty wrapping paper. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Did I have it upside down? I love, oh my gosh, look at his with the big cheesy grin. That cracks me up. That's awesome. Now I have to figure out who's important enough to get the kitty cat paper. Oh no, look at that. Oh no, it broke. It was a music box. I wonder if I can, I don't know, there's a lot of pieces. I could fix it. But, and look at the cute little kitty. Wonder if I could figure it out. It looks like a jigsaw puzzle. I bet it goes this way. I don't know. It might be too tricky. I'll have to look at that. I do have this glue that is bonding glue, and I wonder if I could figure it out. You never know. I'm gonna try it. So I could fix the little kitty. Oh, there's a little valuable piece. We might need that, so I might keep that. And then we have, oh goodness, salt and pepper shakers. That one didn't survive it either, but we got this beautiful little kitty teacup, or tea bag holder. Love his little face. And one of the kitties made it. So we have this little kitty. Isn't he so cute? I love his little patchwork. So I can set him on my tier tray. All kinds of kitty stuff. Oh, look, kitty stickers. And it looks like kitties, or maybe it's kitty stationery. How cute! I love all the colors. Oh my goodness, I see spoons and silverware. Oh, I love silverware, especially tarnished silverware. I don't know why. I love it. It tells a story. Oh my goodness, look at the butter knife. Isn't that, can you see the pattern? It's so pretty. I need to put it down. There we go, how's that? So beautiful. Oh my word, look at this one. It's so ornate. Wonder what they would have used an ornate spoon like that for. Is this for like sugars? Jams? And then we have this one. I know the bigger ones are for tomatoes, but what would this one be for? Pickles? Cucumbers? I don't know. Oh, look at that one. Oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. Can't wait to add them to my collection. And look at this one. I love the detailing on the tarnish. It's so pretty. Carol, this is amazing. And oh my gosh, I love how it looks like a seashell. They're so beautiful. Aww. Warmth and affection near or apart. Those that love stay young at heart. Look at that. Reminds me of Holly Hobbie, but it also reminds me of the 70s. and my childhood. And all those kitties, how amazing is that? I love it. I'm gonna have to find a spot for that right away. Right away. And then it looks like we have a couple of magnets. Live, love, and be happy. Kitties make me happy. And friendship warms the heart. More kitties. Oh my gosh, thank you, Carol. You know I'm a crazy cat lady, and I love it. This is all wonderful, and thank you so much for sharing with me. And I always keep my eyes out for things that I think you would like as well. So you never know when another surprise may show up for you. So just have to keep your eyes open. And thank you so much for the surprise for me. I loved it all. So thank you, and see you later.